My God, that did not go as planned. Freaking whole elevator dude showed up. Knocked him.
I have personal run. Oh, shit.
We got. Yo, you gotta go. We're not getting out of this.
Shh, don't say that. But Koshi glitch.
Oh, no time for that.
Go to the Oasis. Oasis right here. Oh. What is going on? I don't know why that thing broke. That's funny though. How was it going? Good morning. What is happening? Mama Quack, good morning. Kurt, good morning. Mr. Death, good morning. How are we doing? Our shorts feed stream yesterday didn't go live for whatever reason. Yo, Jay, what's going on, dude? It is live today. Hey, Bubba. Why do you do this every day? This is a new thing that you're doing. I don't like it. I don't like it. I feel like he thinks that I'm crazy and that I'm like talking to myself. Because it gets real scared. It's very weird. We're just talking to the people on the internet. There's people out there. I'm not crazy. I hope. Trying to recover from your vacation down in Florida. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. Yo, Gizmo, what's up, man? Good morning. Yo. You don't like it when I say yo? You don't like it when I... What the fuck, dude? This is very odd. He's being so weird. This is why I took him into the vet, because he was being so fucking weird in here. What is it? Are you cold? Is that what it is? You don't like the loud machine making all the noise? What if I turn it off? Is that better? Is that better? Is that... I'm so confused, you guys. I'm so confused. He's being weird. Why are you being so weird, dude? Gave him a new stick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with him. Okay, I'll open it. Very odd. Very odd. Anyways. I'm pretty sure Full Sail could have put on a more professional story. I did not watch any of it, man. What happened? My theory is so concerned anytime a baby cries. Oh. I did see that they had that one PC had the wrong GPU. Yeah, that's a pretty big mistake. What's my estimate on the point 2 patch drop? It's not a patch. This is an update, bro. This thing's massive. The amount of stuff that's coming in point 2 is huge. We had a community leader meeting the other day, actually yesterday. Unfortunately, they did not give me a date. As much as I tried. So I mean, here's my speculation on the point 2. If you take into account all of the things that they've said over the past 6 months and what they've been recently saying about their plan and the cycle of how things are going to work, it will go 6-month cycles. So the first month will be dedicated to patches and fixing anything that may be breaking in the update, right? The next 4 months of that is going to then go to development of the future and next update, right? So first month patches, next 4 months is potential future update stuff, and then and that's 5. Now that's 5 months of the cycle, right? Is already eaten, right? And then the last month is dedicated to polishing the new update that's coming, as well as testing that new update. And they talk about bringing in community and stuff like that. So that's the 6-month cycle that they're talking about, that they're pushing, trying to get into, right? If we take that 6-month cycle and we go back to the launch of the game, which was what? Steam, hello, store page, released on April 30th. 6 months exactly from that date is October 30th, right? So my speculation is that we're going to see this game drop its update end of October, but most likely beginning to middle of November. That's kind of where my mind is at, man. Now, that's if everything has gone well. You know what I mean? There could be issues development-wise that have pushed it back, and maybe then it's December. But right now, that's where I think it's going to land, is in end of October, beginning of November. Blanky, no, we don't know. We don't know yet. But that's what I was just saying, that I think my speculation is end of October, beginning of November is when we'll see it drop. Here, take my follow for using your brain. Yes, a lot of people definitely do not do that. That's where it is in my mind. Again, you know, if they take into the account the 6-month cycle, 6 months from when this game was released would be October 30th. So that already puts a big target right there. Now, has things gone perfectly since this game launched? Absolutely not, man. Has not. So that's why I think it may fall further into November. They lost a lot of time dealing with like the naked and the headless thing and losing gear and all of that. And then they had to revert that patch a while back because it was just crashing everything for people. So it has been a rocky road, which, again, those types of delays will put a delay in that cycle, right, that they're trying to shoot for. So I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic that we'll be getting it here soon. They did say that we will know once it's ready to be released. You know, they said that they're going to let us know, because that's what a bunch of us were asking. Like, hey, man, are we at least going to know within enough time to like take off of work, you know, like schedule time off and stuff like that? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, as soon as we are ready to lock it in, you guys will be, know. And not you guys as in like the community leaders, like the player base. The player base will know when it's go time, and with enough time to do that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Is getting that window and then being like, all right, cool, lock it in, you know? It's okay, Blanky. We repeat ourselves all day long, man. It's rule one of being a streamer. You're going to say the same thing a million times. I mean, hey, listen, for a game that's in pre-alpha and is in as good of a pre-alpha as possible, of course it's going to be a rocky roll, you know? All day stream on release day? Yeah, absolutely. We'll take off. We'll 100% take off. It will be great. It will be a great day. Yeah, we're almost already to 5K likes, dude. I tell you what, dude, it's so interesting to see the stats between this stream playing Gray Zone and playing like Arena Breakout. Very different. It's very interesting. I love this game, man. Yo, your stupidity. Good morning, by the way. Jay, no, Kurt was just talking about the World Series. I did see on Twitter the GPU issue. Did anything else go wrong? Possibly. So, you know, obviously Thanksgiving's an American holiday. So, you know, they're, again, in the Czech Republic. Would it be nice if that was the case, that they launched it on a weekend like that? Sure, but I feel like you're going to have a lot of competition for games, you know? And while this game is so different from Call of Duty, I would hate to see it launch during Call of Duty's launch window, you know? Which is exactly that same time that I'm estimating. But you know how it goes. I think it would be smart to wait till after. As much as I want to play it right now, you know, like I think it would be smart to wait after it's launched and not try to compete with that. Oh, you only caught the last match? Yeah. Every time you look at the mountains, your CPU usage skyrockets. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a thing that they've said that they're always going to be working towards is performance, you know? They're always going to be working toward it. Hey man, we will happily take a Warzone. We've talked to them before. It's just for a lot of the like majors that they want to do, that we can't handle the crowd. It's too big. Both of our venues are small to medium that we would be able to do it in, and so that we just wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, Jay, that's so true, man. I mean, I get that it's a different game, but there is still crossover there, man, for sure. There's still a lot, and plus, so many people are going to be like posting content for that. You could get easily buried. There is no crowd, really. Damn. Probably could have done Warzone then. That's unfortunate for them. Yeah, man, it's you know, pro esports is in a rough place right now. It's tough, but you do see a lot of people going back to the streaming content side of esports, which I think has been an overlooked area for a long time. And how it was such an important component to it. It's just tough because you got players that are really, really good, but they're not personalities, you know, or they don't have the desire to be. Because a lot of those guys could make so much more money if they just turned it on, you know, and did the stream. Now, I understand that is a very easy thing to say as a streamer, you know. Not everybody wants to sit in front of a camera and a screen and talk to people all day, you know. Like I get that, I get it. It's just, I think that a huge miss of this is the content piece that creators bring to the table in the world of esports that a lot of people miss. And you know, a lot of times it was imposed on the players that didn't want to do it, you know. That was never they didn't sign up for that, you know. They signed up to play and be as, you know, play the most competitive people possible, right? So it's always a struggle. Hopefully the industry can you know, turn and revert course to, you know, back to a good space, but you know, it's tough, man. A lot of advertisers are weary. Obviously, a lot of investors took their money elsewhere. They weren't in it for the long haul, you know. Yeah, esports will be part of the Olympics. Yeah. Yeah, got any things for the controller, dude? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like the collegiate space is booming, man. Like that's the really good thing about you know, esports now, is that the collegiate space has gotten insanely competitive. It's gotten a lot of backing from schools. You know, at Full Sail we have full you know, support from our administration, and that's a big deal. Not a lot of schools have that, so it is really exciting. It is really exciting to see the growth there, and you know, as we continue to move forward, it's only gonna get bigger, which is the exciting part. For those that don't know, outside of streaming, and the reason that I end stream every day at 10 is because I have a full-time gig, the director of esports growth and development at Full Sail University. So, you know, this is a pretty awesome thing. I get to stream and do that, you know. Speaking of all of this, we'll be in October, beginning of October, we'll be in Atlanta for DreamHack, which is going to be great. We're going to the esports summit that happens the few days before that, and then the end of the week is DreamHack in Atlanta. It's going to be a great time. I'm really excited about it. Could have been worse. Could have been the day before, dude. Sometimes I regret not playing that. You know, like, it was such a dumpster fire that I wish I had content for that game. You know, I didn't even Concord was never on my radar, and maybe that's part of why it failed. I heard a lot of people actually that played it, like, it's not a bad game, that it wasn't bad, like it was fun or whatever, but it's just scary when these games, and this is the thing that I get frustrated at all the time, especially like when we were doing the Star Wars things, is so many people have such a vile, like, hatred of anything different, anything new, anything that challenges the status quo. Like, it's always really, really weird how fucking stupid gamers are. Like, they argue about the dumbest shit. And it's just super frustrating because it's like, hey, a studio went out of their way. They spent a bunch of money to try something new. And I can totally understand and agree. If a game is bad, it's bad. I get that. But I don't think the game was that bad. Again, I don't know enough about it. I didn't play it. I've only seen other people talk about it in somewhat a neutral stance. But it's just so many people love to just pile on, like the whole industry of content that's dedicated to hating shit, like, is so disgusting. Like, it's so bad. Like, and I don't like the forced positivity streamers either, like, that are like, everything's great, we're so good. Like, no, fuck that, dude. Shit gets real, people get mad, like, that happens. And like to gloss over it and be like, everything's fine, puppies and cloudy dreams, like, you know, like, no, like, it's not fine, right? But good God, man, like, after streaming that Star Wars stuff, dude, like, I definitely was like, man, do I even want to do this anymore? That was awful, bro. Like, I was just so shocked at the amount of hate. And like the game's not even that. Sure, the game has flaws. Absolutely. Are there things here that shouldn't be fixed? Yeah, 100%. But like, enjoy the game, man. Enjoy it, dude. You know. Now, granted, the day before was very bad. It was absolutely bad and deserved all of the hate that it got. But there's plenty of other games, Gray Zone, for example, where they're doing good work. It's just not happening fast enough for people, you know, like, and that's frustrating, man. Like, I think a little compassion for the people that are making the thing that you like and love is important, you know, like, at least give them the you know, ability to put out their thing, you know, like let them cook it, you know. And that, I mean, that's a huge part. You're right, Kurt. You know, negativity equals engagement. And that's the thing. Like, people are getting paid off of engagement. So you just say the most fucked up thing you can think of, and the amount of engagement that you get off that negative thing puts money in your pocket. Of course, you're going to say more negative things. Of course, you're going to, because more people are going to look at it. Like, that's the problem, is that way too many people are attracted to the, you know, the car wreck than the positive thing that's going on the other side of the road. You know what I mean? We talked mad shit about ABI before you put those hours in. The key being able to correct course. Yeah, I mean, and you know, and rightfully so. I don't think that I talked mad shit though. I think what I did was I said I don't like it because of these reasons, right? Could you classify that as talking shit? Yes. Absolutely. Oh, not you. You did? Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. But it, from my perspective, right, is like, I did not, when I played the alpha or whatever that was prior to it coming to early access or whatever, there was things that I didn't like about it. And I voiced those opinions, and I was like, hey, it's fine, like, it, you know, whatever. And a lot of the Tarkov clone thing, they've changed a lot of those assets. A lot of those assets aren't in the game anymore. You know, there's still the mobile vibe to it, but a lot of the movement, a lot of the other things that I had a problem with, they did change, which is interesting. But use the wall phone to call your buddy when you beat Mario, bro, dude. I like that. The generation of instant gratification. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Lug. It's just frustrating to me sometimes to be like enjoying something. Hey, I'm having a good time. Is it always going to be perfect? No, but like, development is hard, you know. It's not easy, you know. It takes time to do stuff. It's like, we were talking about this yesterday on stream. We were talking about, like, it's a bummer that in the night update you won't be able to shoot out the lights yet. That will come at a later point. And it's like, yeah, that sucks, but it's also like, man, imagine how hard that must be to code every light in the game to be able to take damage and then go out at night, on addition to everything else that you've done. Like, it's probably just one of those features of like, hey, it's not on the priority list. All of these other things are. We can put that in the next one, you know, like, and that makes sense. You know, is it a bummer? Yeah, sure. You know, but is that gonna kill it for me? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And there was some talk yesterday about, someone's in chat said that the only gun that was coming this update was the MP5. I did get clarification. There are other weapons coming this update. That the only one that they showed was the MP5. Now, Potbelly Cobra said that he did see the mutant in one of the footage. I don't think that was the mutant, though. I don't think that they showed anything else. I think they only have shown the MP5. I think that was just maybe a different version. MP5, AK-12, and possibly Brent 3. Me, no, I've never. I only have Nvidia cards. I've never had an AMD card, so I'm not sure. I'm excited for you though. But yeah, I mean I think that's a big thing that we're looking forward to at least. All right, so your stupidity's got one. Guys, we're so close to the. You can do it. Probably need to abandon this M2 because it is thrashed. Unfortunately. How much is left? Oh yeah, 15%. Feels bad, dude. Feels bad. Luckily, we have another one. Oh, so close to the 5K. Then you chose to watch Dante speak. Oh, rip. Trying Red River Incursion. That's a new game. All right, there we go. 5K, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got all our things. How's our helmet looking? 98%. Okay. We should take a look at our health. We got bandages. So that's what we don't have is these guys. We got a new quest from Lab Rat. Let's take a look at our quests. So we've got Tiger Bay. Midnight Sapphire. Fort Nerith. Midnight Sapphire. Fort Nerith area. This is Dampa. YBL. And the airfield. Let's do the airfield one. So this one says, I see you've already visited the country's central tourist transport hub, the Fa Lang airfield. That place interests me quite a lot, and I'd like you to assist me in finding out some more information about the kinds of cargo they're transporting off the island. Everything points to the biggest export of this island being illegal narcotics, the kind that kills you after you accidentally take a milligram too much. To be more specific, I have a strong reason to believe this entire operation was government sanctioned, and that they use civilian planes to get the drugs to nearby countries. Could you help investigate the airfield and find anything that would collaborate this? Your help would be very much appreciated. Report back to me once you find something. Okay, so we got that. Do we have airfield keys? Those are Fort Nerith keys. So let's go all three. The new Battlefield game is launching in 2025 and will be a modern setting with a classic 64 play. I think they did. I think they just gave up on the current one, man. But yeah, I am. I mean, hopefully they.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Dude.
Hopefully they pay attention to it this time. I mean, it sounds like they're learning from their mistakes.
Raven wheels down and ready to load.
The head of Battlefield at EA thinks Battlefield could outsell Call of Duty. If they do it right, man, they could. 100%.
10 seconds.
Oh, shit, this is me. Bye.
Strap in, we're heading out.
No, I think Battlefield, if Battlefield put out the right game, paid attention to its community that wants what Battlefield used to be, 100%, they could 100% outsell Call of. They would have to really lock in on a lot of things though, man. Did that guy just refer to fentanyl? He did. Oh, I got Lockheed approved. Okay. Infinite Warfare was one of the lowest selling CODs and still outsold Battlefield 1. Well, Battlefield 1 was a World War I game, man. That market is very, very specific. It's a niche market. People, I can tell you from my experience, I'm so over playing old school war games, you know, like World War I, World War II. Nah. What's fentanyl? It's a drug. Yeah, and I think that's important for them, man. I think they need to go back to the magic that made Battlefield Battlefield. Man, I mean, the whole thing that Battlefield used to have over Call of Duty was like the whole evolution thing where like halfway through the match, you could blow the fucking building up and it would come down and change the match, you know, change the landscape of the map. They barely do that anymore, man. Like, oh, hey, we had a tornado, guys. Guys, we had a tornado. You see that? Tornado did no damage, really, you know?
Move out!
All right, we are going to the airfield place right here. I mean, I hope so, man. I think it could be good. I think it could be real good, dude. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see, but the Bad Company days, man. That's, I mean, that's, I think, one of the, that's not necessarily my favorite Battlefield in history, but it is up there. It is up there for sure. The ability to destroy things, like full destruction of, like, you know, running over a building and just taking it down. Like, dude, that, they need to go back to that, man. Pretty sure this is the key that I have, right? Like, man, I wish I could go peek, and then that would start a fire. Okay. You didn't hear it, apparently. And no keys, no keys. Was the best story for sure? Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, arguably, I think I don't even remember which Battlefield it was that I first played. I think it was like whatever became before Battlefield 2. I don't think it was Battlefield, or whatever came before Battlefield 3, because I don't think it was Battlefield 3. But I feel like that was one of my first ones, and I was like, this is, I think it was Battlefield Combat Evolved or something like that, and maybe that sounds like Halo. It's the Halo's name. It was something along those lines, though. Did we kill another guy? It was you. So I used to hit an escape and an ABI to exit a menu. I wish that was in this game. Hey, task complete. We found the drugs. Look at all the drugs. Lowe's in action. All right, so task complete.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
Yep. Well, this guy's coming here.
Request denied. All available birds are in flight.
I think we just dropped off over here. There's a game similar to Medal of Honor. That's all I play now. Yeah, I remember the Medal of Honor games, man. I like those games a lot. Is this a pickup? Oh, dang. Well, we're going to be here for a second, so we might as well... Guess we go back to Golf 3. Hey, we got one. That you think they made one on Unreal 5? What do you mean? Medal of Honor? Spielberg created that game? Yeah.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Golf 3.
All right. I knew the East server was going to be busy. Here we are. Man, I'm so excited for this update, though, dude. Like, no joke, man. Really, really, really looking forward to it. Excited for, like, loot to actually mean something. You know? To find something in the game, you're like, oh my god, we gotta go, we gotta get the chopper, dude. We gotta get back to base. Like, you find something worth so much, you're just like, dude, we gotta go. Screw the mission, we gotta get out of here. The golden PP7? Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just saying in the future. So, valuable loot is coming in the next update. So we're just talking about that. That's all. We didn't find anything. We didn't find anything of value, unfortunately.
This is Raven arriving shortly relatively near your position. ETA, 1 minute.
I'm excited for it, man. You never played this, but it's a great game, dude. It is a great game, man. And it's so early in the development of it that it's only going to get better.
I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds. Landing, get in, go!
Didn't they ever put it on the console? So, you know what's interesting is that they have said previously that they're not thinking about console right now, but that once the game fully releases, that they would consider reporting it to console. When they did their roadmap update, they didn't talk about that at all, which makes me feel like, A, it's not really a priority, and B, it depends how the game does, you know? If this update if the game, once this game releases, if it's like a booming success that I think it will be, I think that then that would be like, yeah, let's get it on console. Let's get more people playing this game. Console presents a lot of challenges though, man. The menu, like figuring out how to move stuff back and forth from your stash with the controller just seems like such a daunting task. The fact that there's multiple, like if you push V, you check your mag, right? If you push Shift V, you check the chamber, you hit the oil, and then you do that. If you do Alt V, you do the full weapons check. Like those are just things. Like how do you combo that on the controller? You know what I mean? Is that like a right bumper plus 2 buttons type of a thing? Like it just seems so like there's not enough inputs. You know what I mean? Who knows what consoles will be in 2027 when the game fully comes out? Hold X to do 3 different things? I don't think so, man. Yeah, but you need the D-pad for a lot of other things. I mean, that's just one example of 3 different ways to do something. You know what I mean? The game is Gray Zone Warfare.
Approaching the LZ, 30 seconds.
Spec Ops was a great one. Sure, but like how wouldn't X be like the primary button for like looting something? I know that you can plug mouse and keyboard in, but the majority of players are gonna want to use a console or gonna want to use a controller on console. You know what I mean? I would like to see sliding in the game though. I feel like that would be cool addition. All right, vendors. This was turned? No, this is Banshee's quest. All right, completed. I'll stop that recording. Banshee. Sky. Okay. So sky crawlers 2. I just want to make sure, remember if this is a key. All right, so we'll take this one. It says, hey, interested in digging a little bit deeper? Now that we know that the airfield was used for drug trafficking, I need to find out how exactly they did it and where the planes were going. I'm certain there has to be a logbook somewhere in that place that could never uncover more info, or that could uncover more info. With an op that size, they probably weren't keeping it all in just their heads. Once you have the opportunity to return to the Falang airfield, and try to find that logbook. I know this may all seem quite minuscule in the grand scheme of things, especially considering what's happening here right now, but this doesn't end here. Thanks to your work, we may be able to crack or track other leads and save countless lives. Cool. Let's go. All right, we need to take a drink. Where are my energy drinks, man? Those are the ones that are the good ones. All right, we're going back to the airfields.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
Looks like my buddy just died here. When is wipe? Wipe will be whenever the update comes. Do we keep the cash? No, you want once the wipe happens, you will you will revert back to whatever edition you bought. So when you first started the game, it came with a bunch of different gear. You will get that gear again. They did say that they are updating and tweaking that gear. No confirmation on exactly what it will exist in it quite yet. But they did say that with night coming, you know, each edition will have potentially some lasers, flashlights, night vision, those types of things to accommodate for the night ops.
Ready up, we're taking off.
You're gonna lose your millions. There's no way to keep it, man. It is gonna go poof. But it's good, man, because you know, obviously getting everyone back to the start over, and some of the missions are gonna be changed. Some will be only completable at night. And there will be no duplication glitch like there was in the beginning of this one. Because I feel like this game would have had a different life had the duplication glitch not happened, and then, you know, money just was growing on all these trees out here. You know what I mean? I feel like it would have been a very different game. I don't think people would have completed it as fast as they did if money wasn't just... Money didn't matter at that point, you know what I mean? There was no gear fear. It was like, a lot of people just like alt F4 out of the game. That way they could just come back to the base. They didn't have to take a chopper back, you know, like, screw the gear, it's fine. Is the stream lagging? It just did right then, but I don't see it lagging on OBS. I think it's on your end, yeah. There was a little lag right there, but that's it. Have they added anything? They have added a bunch of stuff and a bunch of quality of life updates, but the update that you're probably looking for is not out yet. No, that will be 0.02, which will be coming hopefully soon. I'm speculating end of October, beginning of November, but they have not landed on a date yet publicly. They have not told us yet. Hey, I know this guy.
Spread out.
What's up, partner? Used to love playing sniper games also. I had to sneak to the target. Yeah, dude. Those sniper elite games are fun because you can do like the bullet time thing. I'm assuming this guy cleared this entire area, so... Could just be TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at what I'm sending TikTok right now, and I'm not seeing any lag. But after this mission, we will restart OBS just to be safe. Oh yeah, this guy is a mass murderer. All right, where is this book again? All right, we got the book and task. We're back.
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched. Negative. All birds are in the air.
Did they fix the chopper problem? In the update, the chopper problem has been fixed, yes. Well, we will see. But from what they are sharing, right now, all your choppers come from your base. So, like, I don't think you can see this on TikTok, but if you call in a chopper, it starts at your base and flies to you. How it will work now is it will start anywhere. It can come off the map here, it could come over here, like it can go wherever. They also have sped up the chopper, so it flies faster back to base or wherever you're going. And then they have also allowed the chopper to disappear quicker off the map. So like this guy here it's going to take a second for him to drop off and then fly to like right about here or whatever before it disappears. So they've fixed those issues, which should really help. One thing that they've done in the meantime is that they have added this on the widget, and again on TikTok you can't see it, but it now shows the pickup landing zone and the destination landing zone, so you can always tell where something is going, which is super awesome. Yeah, it is unfortunate that Ground Zero won't be here for a couple years, at least in their capacity of what it is.
Negative.
Damn it,
All birds are currently dispatched.
I missed it. What game is this? This is Gray Zone Warfare.
Backfill confirmed. Raven en route to Golf 1.
I don't know if we've been over here to this building on this character or not. I also don't know if it gives you XP, but... Santa Glock, what's up, dude? Also, they have confirmed that bunker in the Night Ops video is not YBL, or it is nowhere that we can go currently. So it is another bunker of some sort that we'll have access to, which is dope. Yeah, the wipe will still happen. Wipe will happen prior to the update. The Jackal, this game is out. It's in early access. We don't know yet. I am speculating it's aliens. Just kidding. But not really. So the update doesn't have a date yet. They keep saying by the end of the year, but we're speculating on anywhere from end of October to middle November. I want to believe. You try, can't play. Do you not have like a strong enough PC for the game? We don't know if this game will go to console. They've like talked about it before, but it wouldn't be till like 2028.
I like your beard.
Looking forward to the white? Yeah, man. Me too, dude. Me too. Me too, man.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in. Strap in. We're heading out.
Get an NVIDIA GeForce subscription to play with a MacBook. There you go. That is very true. You could definitely you could stream the game. No, it is on Steam, but it's in early access on Steam. And the base version of the game costs about $30. Yeah, it's fun, man. I'm on a second character, so we've already completed the game fully on our main character. So we just bought another base version of the game to play it again. So we're on that second character run through now. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the game, man. I really am excited for this update. It can't come here fast enough, honestly, but we'll see. Hopefully, we'll have some more information soon. They've been really great about dropping information the last 2 weeks. I mean, they did 2 major streams last week and the week before, so you can complete the game. Yeah, there's 155 missions in the game, and yeah, we completed all of them. Yeah, exactly. That's why I joke about aliens. And it's called gray zone warfare. The grays, you know, like the aliens. insane, dude. Yo, Pesky, what's going on, dude? I got some shots. Yeah, sometimes they will definitely talk about weird. There's no way that's human, man. That was awesome. Oh, hey, my water's still here. Didn't mean to drop that earlier. All right, vendors, turncoat, tasks. No, Banshee task. That's what it was. And over. Complete. Stop recording. Open this guy. Skycrawlers 2. All right, you said it seemed like it was being weird. We're just gonna go ahead and restart OBS real quick then. All right. Heard some really nasty rumors about the Soviet bunker the locals call the Hole. According to the intel I got, it was used for torture long before the LLA took over. We know the Lemang government treated its own people like dirt, but we need more evidence to hold them accountable. That's why I need you to go there and find me some documents that prove the state organized atrocities. I know it can be, I know it sounds horrible in this context, but the more the merrier. Find me anything I can use against these oppressors. All right, so we're gonna take that one and we're gonna go back to YBL. YBL, do we have a red dot that we like? We don't.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
No space, no. Forgot how small.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up.
Oh, all right, well, we're going. Oh, we forgot our keys. We'll have to wait.
10 seconds.
Oh, no, I was here. I was here. All right, well, we got our YBL keys. And buy this gun. This the? I don't think this is actually the one that we wanted. I think it's bought by somebody else. All right, back to YBL.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to base camp.
What's the game? This game is called Gray Zone Warfare. Have I been on PvP servers? No, this is the PvE servers. Back when we started to do these, because basically right now what we're doing is we're getting footage for every mission so that we can make videos on how to complete the missions. But we were getting kind of trolled here for a while. Getting stream sniped trying to complete these missions, so we just moved to this server and then we never went back. With the lack of PvP that's happening right now, sure it would be fine to go back, but yeah, we're just here.
Raven here. I'm moving out.
Yo, Pop Valley, what's up, dude?
0 seconds.
Gotta find some belts. Do I not have one on? Got one on.
Raven, wheels down and ready to load.
Dude, you just watch your character and you're getting camped in Fa Lang like at 9 a.m. this morning? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, maybe the PvP is still happening. What's different with the update? Well, the update isn't out yet, but there's a full day-night cycle that is coming, so there will be night ops. It is also coming with new weapons. The only one that we know so far confirmed 100% is the MP5, but there will be other weapons that are making their debut in the update. We have a bunch of quality of life fixes, especially with the choppers and the AI. That is probably the two biggest priorities was AI not being aimbot, 360 no scope aimbots, and obviously the chopper speeds getting to places. So choppers are faster; they can spawn from anywhere, and you get to your place quicker, and they disappear off the map quicker. Also, obviously, new quests for both for daytime and nighttime. Every house has a circuit breaker that you can turn off. Which will, if it's at night, obviously when someone's inside the house, they will come outside. It's a great way to stealth it around, which would be cool. And then a lot of other great things. There's new POIs, new areas of interest. There's high value loot. So there will be stuff that you'll find out in the world that you'll be like, hey, I gotta get this back, man. This is worth a lot of money. I don't know if he meant when he mentioned that if that was coming this update or future, but he did mention the Bren 3.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to get power armor right now. That'll be great. You broke your wrist. I'm sorry that you broke your wrist. When do I think? So here's my reasoning. This game came out April 30th, 2024. They have been talking about how they plan to be on a 6-month cycle. Once they deliver new content, that cycle starts. So that cycle will start with the first month of that cycle being the update. The update comes out, and they dedicate all their time to patching, fixing anything that could have gone wrong with the update, right? The next 4 months of that cycle is spent dedicated to future development of the next update, right? So that's now 5 months of that development cycle. The last month, the 6th month of that development cycle is dedicated to polishing and testing. They want to bring in community people to test the game as well. That's what their 6-month cycle is. Now, if we look at the actual release date of the game, April 30th, 6 months from that date would be October 30th. I don't think it's going to come out specifically on October 30th, but I'm shooting for, and I'm speculating that we're looking at a late October, early November release of the 0.2 update. The only thing that could offset that is that they talked about, like, we want to stay on this 6-month cycle. The only reason that we wouldn't is if something went wrong, right? And we had to fix and patch something that we didn't anticipate. And so if you look back to this game, you'll see that we had a lot of issues right in the beginning, right? Like there was the no head thing, and then there was the naked thing, and there was losing gear thing, you know, right? So those were unexpected issues that happened in the game, which could mean that oh, I thought I had the key for this. I guess I don't. Which could mean that the update has gotten pushed to later November, right? And that's unfortunate, but that's just how you have to think about it. So right now, I'm speculating that we would be looking at end of October, early November, early to mid-November. I'm looking for logs here, right? Horrific recordings acquired. That guy went down with one shot. That was great. What's that shadow? Why is this shadow still on the wall? It's weird. Yeah, the game is Gray Zone Warfare. Oh, give me my gun. Game? Holy cow, I don't know what happened there, but oh, shit. Oh, there's another one in there. How did you survive that, dude? Oh man, that was some wildness right there, man. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. I don't know. We should check these other guys for keys. Sounds like there's another player here, but My bad. He was mad that I shot him. All right, well, we got what we need.
Exfil, confirmed. Raven en route to Lima 2.
Got some drugs. Like, I wonder if we'll be able to search computers type of a thing, you know? Yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm aware of the B-belts, man. It's not my first playthrough. Very slow-paced game, yeah, it is very. I mean, there's a lot more than just the nighttime that's coming, obviously. But that is a big part of the game. Big part of the update. We're gonna go have a picnic. Dip our toes in the water. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. My marble rye sandwich here. Yum. My avocado toast. And is that an apple and pear?
This is Raven arriving shortly near
And
your
the beer?
position. ETA, 1 minute.
Ah, what a nice picnic.
Raven here, I'm moving out. ETA, 30 seconds.
Game stopped because it becomes repetitive. Yeah, I can understand that, man. As this update comes out, though, man, I think you're gonna be happy, dude. The game is still gonna be a game of questing, you know, like that's you go to an area, you search the area, you kill some people, you find a thing, you go back. I mean, that's still always going to be the loop of the game, and if that's something that you're not into, then you may not like it. But for me, man, I love these types of games. You know, it's fun. You go out, try to find the thing. You have a challenge. You know, the biggest new thing from the update's going to be doing it at night. You know. And while there's other players, you know, you got to be very smart about how you're playing at night. Can't be just running around with a flashlight, you know. Thanks for the breakdown, by the way. Yeah, of course. What is this update? What is the update going to consist of? So first and foremost, I honestly recommend going to the Madfinger Games channel and watching the last 2 streams. The first stream that Devil Dog and Rick did, you actually see Devil Dog play in the dev environment, obviously. but you see him play at night. You see the different weapons. You see night vision. You see lasers, flashlights, some of the new area in not necessarily new POIs, but there are some new like assets in the game. So for example, right, he basically starts around here and he works his way through, or he starts here and he works his way through the jungle, and there's these like World War II bunkers that are now in here on this hill. And then he eventually makes his way to Juliet 1 and then gets picked up. But during that time, he showcases a lot of different stuff. So it's definitely worth checking out. And then Mara did a stream last week on the channel where he talks about the entire roadmap, the future of the game, exactly what's coming. And this goes all the way out to like 2027. So it's definitely worth checking those out. But essentially in update 0.2, which hopefully will be coming here in the next month or two, is going to be the big thing that they are focusing on. The main priorities are going to be the AI, chopper times, and then the day-night cycle. Those are the three top things that they are focusing on. Now the day-night cycle, they talked about being roughly like a couple hours long. You know, you have to prepare for it. So if you're going out and you get caught out in the dark, you know, you're gonna have to find some stuff. Maybe there'll be flashlights around. I doubt there'll be night vision unless you're at like an army base at the Fort Nerith or something. But lots of those things. Some new weapons are coming. Lots of other quality of life fixes are coming as well. Who are we doing? Are we Banshee? Yeah, there we go. Banshee. Please. Stop recording. All right. So we just finished the Banshee quests and we upgraded level 2. We can buy the M700 now. Let's go. I feel like we've always been able to buy the wallet. Have we not? Do we not have a wallet? Okay. We should do some turncoat missions so we can get the bigger backpack. All right, so delayed package. Friend, it's a pleasure to see you again. May I propose a mutually advantageous arrangement? An airplane housed in one of the secured hangars at Fang Lang Airfield lacks a crucial component that would elevate its significance greatly. I currently possess this component and urge you to assume the ownership of it and transfer it to the aforementioned plane. Furthermore, I kindly request you to refrain from pursuing the contents of the package and ensure its safekeeping. Rest assured, your compliance will be generously compensated. So we got to plant the thing in the landing gear, and then collect the package at the tent. So we have to get a package before we leave. Ensure the survival and do not. Okay, got that. Hey, look at our package. We need space. Oh no! We gotta sell stuff. This guy is like eating in my ear. Okay, now we can get our package. And
Moving to base camp.
Head on out. This is my second. We took a little bit of a break. Not that we were getting burnt out. We just didn't want to get burnt out. So we took a little break. We were playing some other games. We played a little Tarkov, Arena Breakout, Delta Force, all those games, Star Wars. But we're back. We're here. We missed the game, and now we're back. Plus, I'm hopeful that I can get all of this footage done by the time that the update releases. Has this game had an update yet? Not yet. It is coming soon, though. What are my PC specs? I've got a Ryzen 9 and a 4090. Yes, you will lose everything in wipe. You will go back to what you started the game with. So whatever version of the game that you have.
We're heading out.
So here, if you look at the, where is it? So this is the Elite Edition. This is the Tactical Edition. This is the base version of the game. And then there's the Supporter Edition. Where does it show what it comes with? Read more. No, there was a whole thing that used to show what each edition had. There you go. So this will show you everything that comes with the game. So this is, if you have this standard edition of the game, this is when it wipes, this is what you will get. You will get all of these things, and this will be your locker size, your lockbox, and then the in-game currency, right? If you get the Tactical Edition, you get all of these things plus all of these things, right? And then if you get the Elite Edition, you get both the Standard Edition stuff, the Tactical Edition stuff, and the Elite Edition stuff. And then if you buy the Supporter Edition of the game, you literally get everything from all of the editions. If that makes sense.
Approaching the LZ. 1 minute.
Yeah, so you will just revert back to everything that comes with the base. They have said though that they do plan on making adjustments to each edition to include new things that would be meaningful to night ops. So think night vision, flashlights, lasers, those types of things.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
Yeah, they did say that. They didn't specify what yet. Like, okay, the Supporter Edition will get 2 sets of night vision, or the best versions of night visions, or whatever. Like, they didn't say what specifically was coming with, but they did say that they are addressing that they would be providing those things. Have I reloaded my gun? I believe I did. Let's see. Yep. Can I upgrade to the Supporter Edition from regular? Absolutely. You just pay the difference. So a good example of this is because I took part in that creator VIP like playtest about a week before the game actually came out. You know, when there was like 200 creators playing the game and everyone was like, I want to play, let me play. That is when I first got access to the game. The devs obviously were nice enough to include me in that, and that was awesome. But because I participated in that, they gave me the base version of the game for free, right? I already had a copy of it, essentially. So the moment this game came out, I absolutely upgraded to the Supporter Edition because I really like the game. I want to support the devs. And I only had to pay the difference between whatever the cost was. So like I think the Supporter Edition's like $100, so I paid like $60 or something like that for the game. We don't have a specific day yet on when the wipe is. Guys, I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm lucky and I left the door open and it's still open from when I was here. That could have gone horribly wrong. I'm glad we went through here earlier, though. Because we would have had to fly all the way back. All right, hey, you opened the door. Click for back, man. Task complete.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Golf 2.
I would assume that the supporter edition is going to have they're going to have all versions of it. So I definitely heard more than one dude. I got you, bud. There's two of them. Dude, how did that guy not go after him? Is this PvE? I'm on the PvE servers, but it is PvE and PvP. We don't know when wipe is yet, though. Hopefully we'll have a date soon. Right now, my speculation is anywhere from the end of October to beginning to mid-November. But that is just speculation. That is me trying to connect the dots. I have no other information outside of what is public on that. Trust me, every time I have a community leader thing, I try to get them to tell me. I try. Yesterday, I tried to ask Devil Dog. I was like, don't look at your camera. Don't look directly at your camera if it's coming out on the 30th. He's like, oh, come on, man. It is not coming to console anytime soon, at least. If it does. I would say that if the game's successful, they've talked about console and that they want to consider it, but it wouldn't be until after the game has released. So if this game releases to mass success, I would absolutely anticipate a console release. If it releases and it doesn't do as well as I think it's going to do, I mean, obviously they probably aren't going to invest the money into building it for console. Yo, hi Tower, what's up, dude? No, so what we're doing right now is we're making content. So basically I'm recording footage of every task. Like normally I would have selected all the available tasks and just had them on and then just pick and choose which one we're going and maybe do multiple tasks at the same time, right? Like, oh, we have 3 tasks at Fort Nerif. Let's just do them all right now, right? That's how I would actually play the game. But what I'm doing on this character is we're just going one by one and doing each individual mission, which does mean that it gets a little boring because we're just like do mission, fly back, pick up next mission, do mission, fly back, pick up next mission. Yo, Brew, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the Prime. But yeah, essentially, we're just trying to capture the footage so that we can make guides for each individual video or each individual quest. That way, when the update happens, we'll have a full set of quest guides and how to complete things. What's my best guess? My best guess, I mean, if we do the math, right, they talk about the 6-month cycle that they want to have, right, where first month is dedicated to the, you know, any bugs that the update may have dropped. Then the next 4 months of that update development cycle is dedicated to developing the next update that's coming. And then the 5th month, or that would be 5 months together, right? The 6th and final month is of development is dedicated to polishing and testing the game, testing the update, and then release. And then at release, there's a wipe, and then that happens every 6 months. 6 months to the day of this game's release is October 30th. So that puts us on track of this 6-month cycle. Now, they have said if something happens, something goes wrong, that could alter that timeline. And obviously some things went wrong in the beginning of this game. Obviously the no head and the missing gear and the naked players, that was a big issue. And that took a little bit of time to figure out. Same thing with them having to revert that one patch that like broke the game. So those delays happened, which means that if it was 6 months on the dot, you know, it's going to be delayed a little bit, right? And so we're looking at maybe mid-November release for the update. So we'll just have to wait and see how that all pans out. And we turn it in. And we stop the recording. Turn coat. Delayed. All right, what is this guy? This is a band paw mission. All right, well, we got up to level 2 with him after completing that. All right, do we do the band paw? I'm gonna go find the fentanyl. The value of sharing. Trying to remember where this one is. It says, friend, I suspect by now that you are already aware of the exact nature of events that unfolded in Bandpa before your arrival. The village original inhabitants utilized their entrepreneurship and passion for drama to create a delightfully macabre and, more importantly, very profitable business. Sadly, even though they shared some of their wealth with certain individuals in power to look the other way, judging by what you've discovered, it wasn't nearly enough. I believe it's only fair that I get my slice of the pie, and I hope you can help me secure it. No need to fret. Unlike those tight-fisted folks, I understand the value of sharing. There's bound to be a stash hidden away somewhere containing the finest of their craft. If you kindly procure some of these materials for me, I ensure your efforts are handsomely rewarded. Sounds good. Bandpa.
Roger.
We're going like somewhere like right over here. Somewhere right over yonder.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds.
So it's going to be around 20 new remodeled missions in the next update, if I got it right. I don't know if they said a number, but they did say that there will be missions specific to night ops that you can only complete at night, and that some of the other missions have been
Raven on
reworked.
station and ready to pick you up.
They did not give a number, to my understanding. I was thinking about getting the supporter edition and getting tasks at the end felt so much more rewarding on a standard account. Yeah, I mean, obviously it is definitely rewarding to get the bigger box by actually completing the missions and doing all of the things. But I will argue that in this next iteration of the game, money will be tight. Not only do you have new things that you need to buy, like night vision, which will be expensive, money will be, hopefully there won't be a duplication glitch that just made billions of dollars for people that really ruined the economy of the game. So I'd argue that a bigger stash, obviously, but a bigger lockbox would be beneficial to you early game, to potentially put some of that high value loot that's coming in that box, right? There will be a faction chat as well, so you'll be able to, like, if there's somebody camping a specific LZ, you can put that in the faction chat. It's called Gray Zone Warfare is the game. But yeah, I mean, obviously the TAS is definitely nice. I mean, obviously this is still, we're halfway through the missions, right? We've done 76 missions of the 100 and what you actually complete is what, 134, 144, something like that. And this is a nice size box, but you know, having that bigger one obviously makes a lot more sense. That is true, you can. I didn't even think about that. I think I have some fanny packs on my other character. I don't think I have any on this one yet. Point 2 is going to be gas too. Yeah, so is there a lot of glitches? I mean, there's still some performance issues for some folks. I have a really nice PC, so I tend to not really have many issues, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any, you know what I mean? $133, yeah, that sounds about right.
Get ready. 1 minute.
How can you check how many you completed? If you go to tasks, it will say completed tasks, and I have completed 76 of them. All right, so we are going, the cache is kind of right underneath this house.
Spread out.
Yeah, it's about, I think it's like right there. Fort Nearth had the most missions by far. Yeah, I think Fort Nearth does have the most. Can you set teams or group? Yeah, you can have up to 4 people on your squad, technically. That's how many people can be. They're not 4 total people, including yourself. But you can then, as long as you're in the same faction with your friends, very important, you have to be in the same faction. You could get 8 10, up to 16 people all going to a same place together. You just have to be very careful if you have friendly fire on. CPU girl, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? The double raid. What is happening? How is it going? Mr. X, thank you for the raid as well. There's the double raid. How is it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. What is happening? How are you doing today? How are your streams? Can we get some shout outs, please? Welcome, raiders. Holy cow, man. You guys are going hard. My name's Dammit Bennett, man. We play a lot of FPS games here on the channel. We're live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then Friday, we actually stream all day on this channel. But welcome. We're playing some Gray Zone Warfare at the moment. Doing some quests as we on our second character. As we're trying to make some guides for this game. We just shot this guy in the head. He was at the spot that we needed to be at. That would be fun, honestly. No joke. I think something that we want to do in the future is do that sort of stuff on the test servers. So I'll get together and do a thing. Oh, hey, look at this suspicious box of drugs. It's my box now. My box of drugs. Should buy yourself a suit of drugs. And we gotta get back up this hill, and we gotta call in the chopper.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to India 1.
I'm just gonna sneak out of here without dying. Free drugs, let's go. I know, right? Just a box sitting out full of drugs. Don't think anyone saw me. Scram! And I play this game again this week. I have not played it since the first few weeks of release. It's gotten, obviously from like a performance standpoint, it's gotten a lot better. There's been a lot of updates, quality of life updates since the game's come out. But the newest update, the 0.2 update, is going to be coming hopefully in the next month or so. We're speculating like end of October, mid-November for it to drop. But it will be the day-night cycle. It's going to have a lot of stuff. What's up, partner? How's your missions going, my guy?
Oh, they're good. I just logged in and came over here to help. There was some random guy flying here to Bonpa. I was gonna help him out, but then work called, so I got to get back to base and log off.
Ah, hey, that's how it goes, man.
You
gotta log off. But yeah, this game's called Gray Zone Warfare. Still a lot of campers on Exfil. Not really.
For 10 minutes trying to call on a damn helicopter.
Yeah, man, that update can't come soon enough.
For real. It's just frustrating when you see like 2 people at a location and then they each call a fucking helicopter. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, man. I know,
Like,
dude.
cool.
All right, bud. Hey, got speed, bud. Oh, hey, who's this guy? Gray Zone Warfare is challenging. I die a lot. Hey, you jerk. But yeah, no, first and foremost, I think some of the LZ campers has been some of my favorite PvP that I've encountered, especially in Ban Pa. Some people are just really bad at the game, and that's how they think you have to play it, is just LZ camp. I also think there's a difference between understanding that there's a chopper landing and sitting at a LZ. Like, that was just like over here, just like hiding and just waiting and be like, I'm gonna get them, yeah. And then they came and pop, 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 you're dead. You know, like that would suck, right? But if I'm like over here and like I see a chopper coming in and I hear it and it's not my chopper, like I would be stupid to not turn around and come back here and fight these guys, right? Like, Ollie.
I like your beard.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
All right, sorry about that.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in.
What the dog do?
Oh no.
10 seconds.
Oh no. Ho ho ho!
Strap in. We're heading
You
out.
saw that, chat. That could have been dangerous. That could have been dangerous. All right, CPU 22 girl, thanks so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Did we get you guys shout outs? That was very close, dude. Nice, nice. Yeah, definitely. Whenever you're trying to get on the game, let me know. I'm always down. I'm always down to help show people around. But what I was saying before we got distracted by the dogs, was that some of my favorite like PvP in this game has been at LZs, fighting teams and then like a war breaks out and just like choppers just keep coming in, people keep flying in, trying to fight. Like it's a lot of fun, man. Had a lot of fun doing it. What time is the update for COD? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you, bud. Couldn't tell you. Is this the update for the wipe? So we're talking about the 0.2 update. We don't have a date yet for it. All that we can do is speculate on when it's going to be at the current moment. Right now, we're personally saying and speculating that we're looking at maybe like a end of October, beginning of November release for 0.2, but they have not confirmed that yet. Do I like the in-ear headphones better than regular? Absolutely, dude. I can't stand the big old headsets. I do in-ears all day. Numbers are obviously down for this game. You know, they were way up when the game first came out. They are down. But I anticipate they will go back up as the new update comes out. But there are still people playing this game. And to be honest, man, as long as there's more than 64 players playing the game, you're going to have full servers. You know what I mean? Like, they could only fit 64 players on each server. So you may get on a smaller server, but that may be because that, you know, the other ones are full.
30 seconds.
What do you mean the timeline they put out didn't help the player base?
And we're back. Home sweet home.
It's not 7 years. You probably heard 2027 and then just made up the math of that's 7 years. Because we can literally Google search roadmap here. I actually think I have it. Well, let's turn this quest in first. Vendors, turncoat, tasks, handover, complete. Stop recording. Value of sharing. All right, let's look here. Oh, come on. Pretty sure. Spring 2027. Fall 2027. It's not 7 years. To think that we're almost in 2025. It's not definitely not 7 years. But this is the roadmap that they released. Now, obviously, they talked about in detail every one of these updates. And if you watch any of the content creator videos, that like mine included, we go into very into depth about each of these updates and what it's supposed to include and what the focus of those updates are going to be and what the lore of those updates are going to be. So I feel like their roadmap is pretty solid. Would I have loved for them to actually drop a date for this one for Night Ops? Absolutely, 100%. But they didn't. So we just have to kind of go with what we got here. Link for site, I didn't see that. So it's on Twitter, on their Twitter. If you go to their Twitter, I'm sure it's on their news under grayzonewarfare.com. I don't think so, man. You know, I understand that that's how some of these have gone. They seem to be in it, man. They're hiring more staff. They're building the studio. I think they're 100%, man. If the you know, the updates come out and they're not good and the game starts to go on a downward spiral, then maybe, yeah, maybe they, hey, you know what, we had high hopes and we couldn't reach them. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I understand why they aren't dropping a date. However, I think it's hurting them more than protecting them. They just don't want to miss. I think that's it, man, you know? Absolutely. I definitely feel the No Man's Sky vibe with this for sure. And hey, they sold 1 million copies of the game. That's a huge deal, dude. They were able to take that money, hire more people, put it back directly into the game, and they needed to do that, you know? Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man. Okay, so no more turncoat tests. So we've got Bandpa again. We were just there. What else do we have? Midnight Sapphire. Fort Nerith. All right, we got time for one more, so let's do this one. So it's got a minute. I want to talk to you about that fishing village, Banpa. It's called. I stumbled on that name multiple times during my investigation, and it was never good. I see you've already looked into it and found out what was happening there. I have to say I'm impressed, but it's not over yet. Everything points to it being just a small part of a larger operation. We can assume that the bulk of the merchandise was smuggled abroad by the ships. But they were probably also a domestic distribution method. Tourists flocking in, itching for a taste of excitement, and ending up OD'd in a ditch somewhere. You get the picture. I'd like to explore this possibility. If you're interested, head to Banpa, try to find anything that could give us a lead. They must have been keeping some secrets, records in their operation, so look for a logbook, ledger, or anything of the sort they might have left laying around, especially in places connected to their business. All right. Got that. Let's head back to Banpa.
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
You. Yo, Hunter, thanks for the rose, dude. I appreciate that. Are we looking forward to Forever Winter? What do you mean?
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA 30 seconds.
What is Forever Winter? Yeah, is that a game or World War III? What are we talking about here? Next extraction shooter coming out on the 24th in early access. 24th of what? Forever Winter. Yeah, we're recording. All right, we got it up. We'll take a look at it. What I use to record, so I have OBS. I have two PCs, so I'm gaming on one PC, and then I have a capture card on my other PC that I stream from. So we use OBS on the gaming PC to record locally so that you don't have my camera and all this other stuff. And it's just the gameplay footage that we're recording on that PC. It's a co-op tactical survival horror shooter where you and your squad must loot the dead to survive under the shadow of a terrifying and gargantuan war machines locked in a never-ending conflict. Interesting. Is it PvP or is it just PvE? It's PvE? Nah. I know that this is kind of productive saying this because I'm currently in the PvP mode making these videos, or PvE mode making these videos. But I feel like you can't really have an extraction shooter if it's not PvP. You know what I mean? Like I think Kurt is right on. It's a co-op tactical survival horror game and not an extraction shooter. Because if your only risk of dying is to the bots or whatever, like it's not an extraction shooter in my opinion. Sure, maybe you extract with the loot and stuff from the game, but no, I know. I mean, yeah, I knew that was copy paste from their page, but I'm just saying that I think is what makes the genre, right? Is that there's other people that want to take your stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's just a big part of it. Also, guys, I forgot that this tweet went out earlier. I need you all to interact with this tweet. So we made a couple of days ago when we were part of the launch for the GMMK3 Pro from Glorious, the new keyboard. We did something called Boardsmith, which is their customizable building option on their website. You should absolutely check it out. But if you interact with that tweet, you retweet it, you like it, you comment, you do all the things, and they choose our build, our custom build, Damn It Bennett's build, to be one of their featured builds of their partners, since I'm a Glorious partner. Someone that interacted with this tweet will win one of those keyboards as well. So mine that I made is like almost a $500 keyboard. So definitely worth checking it out. Yeah. You know what we didn't bring here, guys? We didn't bring our freaking keys. People still play this a lot? Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole community online of people that play this game still. Oh, look at this guy. Glad we killed him. He was summoning the demons, dude. Did you see that guy? And if my friend was like summoning demons and just floating around, and then I saw him get killed, I would be running. You know what I mean? Like I would be like, guys, hello, please save me. Excuse me. Well, it looks like they warmed up these guys. Sometimes I feel like people have all the keys, so they just leave them on the bodies. about that one. Good news is that this door is open. I forgot my keys again. This is what we need. What comes with the update? Likely end of October, beginning of November. Yep. Yeah, no, they have not updated the game yet, no. All right, so we did get what we needed for this quest. And we can go back.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
That guy lit us up. Ah, this guy is here. You saved us. What's up, bud? How you doing? Thought getting back would be that easy? Not at all. You knew. Oh, that's not the red chopper. That's one. No, it is. Oh, but it's landing. It's bringing people here. It's not taking them back. I thought it was taking them back. Thought it was picking up. Rip. Am I a PUBG guy? You know, I used to be. I used to like PUBG a lot. Aren't they supposed to be coming out with an extraction shooter? Like, aren't they supposed to be doing that in the world of PUBG?
Raven, wheels up for India 2.
I thought that was something that they were planning on coming out with. I mean, I don't know if I would credit PUBG with the extraction shooter. I would give that to The Division and Tarkov. And then Tarkov really nailing it, you know? For sure, Battle Royale, absolutely. I don't consider extractions Battle Royales, though. Yeah, you're talking more BR, yeah. Is it true this game is bad? I don't think it's bad, Mike. The extraction shooter for PUBG was called Black Budget. No, No, I think this game's actually great, man. I like this game a lot. I think the foundation of this game's better than most games, and this is pre-alpha. You know what I mean? Like, that, to me, is insane that it's this good for a pre-alpha. People are just impatient, man. Pop, pop. I scared him. People are just impatient, you know? Oh, damn it. This guy had one coming in already. I shouldn't have called one. That's my fault. What's up, bud? Eric, why are you looking at me with those eyes, man? What are you trying to do? Now he won't look me in the eyes. Yeah, what? Whoa, bro. We just met, dude.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 1 minute. Ready up, we're taking off.
Yeah, no information, huh? Game, is this Gray Zone Warfare?
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
Well, we don't have an update on the release date for 0.2, but it is coming soon. We're hopeful that end of October, mid-November is kind of what we're speculating right now. In an early year earnings call, they approved EA and beta. The early access for the PUBG game is what you're talking about? Will this game be available on console? We don't know. They've talked about it, but they said it wouldn't be until after this game has been fully released, and that means that's not going to happen until after 2027. So this game, full 1.0 of this game, is fall of 2027. So we don't know. All they've ever said about console is that if they did it, it would be after the game comes out. So if it did go to console, 2027. Yeah, I thought they had already done PUBG into UE5. Has that not happened yet? I thought it already did. They do not have control mapping already in game. They do not have, the controllers are not supported for this game. That's not true. Not for Gray Zone. Maybe you're talking about something else. Oh, you're talking 6 days in Fallujah. My bad. Yeah, unfortunately, some people have gotten banned for using a controller on this game. I didn't even check to make sure that this guy's going to base. Nope, he's not. Should have waited for our chopper.
We're getting close. Request denied. All available birds are in flight. Move out!
I know, that's the truth. That's the truth. VoIP is on. I've heard other people talk, so that guy's mics must be having issues.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
No.
Raven, wheels up for Lima 2.
All right, we'll go back to our picnic spot. Oh, guys, my avocado toast is still here. Let's go. Let's just have a nice day by the picnic. But yeah, hopefully we can. We're gonna get an update here soon. The next couple of weeks, we'll actually get a release date for 0.2. We don't have it yet, though, unfortunately. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, man. Let's make some fucking meth, bro. Let's make some meth, bro. Making some meth. Our chopper's over there. This can be our meth hideout right here. Ooh, little drinky drink. Sunrise Cola. With a new update, you get to keep your character name. I don't know how they'll do that. Most likely, when you log in, you'll have to create your account again. Not account, but like your name or whatever. You know what I mean?
Raven here. I'm moving out. ETA, 1 minute.
Like every wipe for Tarkov, you have to like type your name in again. Like it just basically resets you to like you just bought the game. So I would imagine you would do that just like when you start this game.
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds.
Played this for about a week. It just wasn't fun, to be honest. I mean, hey, if that's not your flavor of game, that's fine, dude. I enjoy the game, man. I like this game.
Landing, get in, go! Strap
I see
in,
you
we're heading
sneaking.
out.
I see you sneaking. There we go. I think it's funny. There's a comment that says, I played this game for about a week. It wasn't fun. And then the next person says, it's a fun game. It's very challenging. Yeah, new update's going to be huge, man. Day night will be great. You know, there's so many good updates coming to this next one that, like the ability to like and deafen your headset so you don't have to listen to the chopper. Like that's a huge update. Chopper times, the ability that how they spawn, the fact that they're going to fly faster, that's huge. The AI themselves they've identified the issue with the aimbot AI and they're addressing it. It'll be interesting to see how if they are still as challenging as they are, or if that has always just been because they can see you through everything. I love it. I got it after I saw your first stream. Oh, hey, that's awesome, dude. I asked about that, Mason. I asked about vehicles. They do not have any plans at all to add any other form of transportation other than the 2 feet that your players got and the choppers. No plans for any sort of other vehicles, unfortunately. And I mean, technically, you could stay out as long as you want, man. Technically, you could walk this entire map. People have started at one end of the map and walked all the way to the other end of the map. And as long as you got food and water, man, and there's food and water is pretty abundant out in the environment, you could stay out as long as you wanted if you really, really wanted to, you know? They are working on, they said they are addressing key spawns as well, yeah. And just the frequency that keys are going to drop. I think having an RNG spawn point for each quest key is really the way home, you know? Like, that to me makes sense. That makes sense to me. Guys, if you're still here from the raid, man, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Again, my name is Dammit Bennett. If you're new to the channel, it would mean the world to me if you hit that follow button. Really appreciate the support here. And, you know, we obviously play a lot of different games. And right now we're back in Gray Zone. But real happy about this game and the update that's coming. So we're real excited. Can't wait for that to actually drop, dude. What was this? The Le Mans connection? This is Banshee. Nice. So this is our second character. We have done a total of 77 tasks. 78 now because this one hasn't moved over yet. Why hasn't this moved over? Oh, because I had to complete it. Duh. But I really do appreciate you guys being here, man. We stream normally Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. And then Friday, we stream all day on this channel. Really appreciate being here. We did go a little bit over today because obviously that raid came in like our last 10 minutes or so. But we're going to go raid another creator here, Garthinator on Gray Zone Warfare. It would be awesome. This guy's got like 78 followers. It'd be awesome if you guys dropped him a follow, spam some emotes in chat, showed him some love. I really do appreciate you guys being here. Again, it means the world to me. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll be back live 8 a.m. tomorrow morning right here, twitch.tv/DammitBennett or any of the other channels /DammitBennett. I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and yeah, take it easy.